What's going on, Star Wars fans? It's Prestige back with another Star Wars video. Now, one of the biggest mysteries in all of Star Wars is how was Anakin Skywalker born? As his mother, Shmi, did not have a significant other, so how is it possible that the Chosen One was born? Today we'll go through the explanations in both canon and legends on how this happened. If you're interested in Star Wars what ifs and analysis, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Without further ado, let's get started. Now, in canon, we don't really have a good explanation for how Anakin was conceived. However, we were thrown for a loop thanks to the 2017 Vader comic series, where Vader enters a portal in his castle to the next world, where he attempts to meet his dead wife once again, and he sees all sorts of visions and events that led him up to where he is now. However, as you can see, this page right here makes us think that Palpatine was the one who manipulated the Metachlorians and Shmi to create Anakin, when this is not the case. Where Matt Martin, who's one of the heads of Lucasfilm's storybook group, basically said this was false. Really, the only canon explanation we have is that the Force created Anakin with no intervention from any other Force user. It's kinda lame. Personally, I think Palpatine being the one to create Anakin in quotations would be pretty dope, but I'm not the one who's writing these stories. In Legends, once again we have a more interesting explanation, in my opinion, of course, where Palpatine and Plagueis were trying to use the dark side to gain powers of life and death, but they were actually successful for the most part. From there, Plagueis tried to take his power a step further, where he tried to gain the power over the Metachlorians, where the Force basically said, yeah, no, and created the Chosen One instead to destroy the Sith. Man, this explanation is way cooler. I hope that one day Lucasfilm and Disney adopts this to make it the official canon answer, or maybe even have a Palpatine and Plagueis movie that, is a prequel to Episode 1. I think this would be really cool. I think eventually we could get some sort of Palpatine series or movie about his life, and if this was an episode or a cool part of the movie, but hey, I digress. So overall, in canon, we don't really have a good answer for this. Yet. Just the Force that created Anakin. Where in Legends, we have a pretty dope story that could become a cool movie or a cool series one day. I'm really hoping this happens, like I said, but we'll have to see. Especially with Kenobi and the Book of Boba coming out, I think anything's possible with the new, Filoni verse that they're creating. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.